Have you ever wondered why you don't fit in? Hi, I'm Lucas and I'm channeling Source Consciousness. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome back or welcome to my channel and to episode 8 of Always Connected podcast. There are a lot of theories and informations about becoming who you are and who you truly want to be. It's a tree. You're a tree. The vision of you is a tree. You are like the bud that already has got the complete program, the complete journey, the complete wisdom for itself to become what it is able to become. Unlimited potential. You are. Like the bud, which is developing phase by phase, structure by structure, compartment by compartment, cell organization by cell organization, growing deep roots, thickening its stem, growing in length and height, high, and then into the broad, and then having one branch with leaves until it is stable enough to evolve, develop, or decode and materialize what is else stored in its inherently inbuilt program, like the flower, the sun collector, a fruit, then other buds that can then be propagated. This is you. This is inherently you. And like the bud, who senses, knows, feels, desires to become the already inbuilt magical tree, millions and billions of kilometers broad and so on, the bud starts with the next aligned step in its own individual evolution. And this is different for everyone. And we may or not orientate on people that are there where we are in order for us to get reminded where we are growing to, and we have to know we are on our individual journey, and our next step is becoming more of us in the next growth phase. It is not skipping everything in between and then this is impossible. It's not even a miracle. It's bypassing. It's bypassing one's own soul evolution. Maybe some of us wish it could be true, and we assure you it's not. You will come into unnecessary, produced, construed, constructed, manifested problems. If you desire, whilst being a little bud, to have fruits like the ready outgrown tree, you will break yourself. And you don't need that. Go on in your own pace. There is an example we draw from our life as a teacher at schools. Teachers are presented with an estimated output at the end of the school years. And from this school year's output, they have to design lessons that are appropriate designed for their pupils that are sitting in front of them. So they have two directions, two things to keep in mind. It is the outcome that is desired and the knowledge how to make humans do that through their didactics and their wisdom of knowledge and how to coordinate groups, blah, 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 motivational thingy-bingies. And then they have got their pupils. And their pupils are at a state where they are. And so the teacher starts, okay, these are my pupils. And if they should learn to write a long text, but the pupils are unhappy writing a sentence, the teacher is wise enough to say, okay, this vision is nice, and first I care for my little ones in front of me who need to get comfortable with writing some lines that are consistent and maybe orthographically correct and maybe express a nice thought. And as soon as this is accomplished, and this may take longer or a shorter time, depending on the progress of the children, but this is then to be estimated by the teacher, the next step can follow. And it will happen that some groups will make huge evolutional learning jumps because they do the steps, the process. And then there are some ones that are still blocked, inherently not at the pace the teacher desires to. And then the teacher decides to construct something new tasks, new elements, in order for the pupils to get more comfortable with writing sentences, writing their own thoughts. Yeah, because it is for this group not such a great deal or effort to write lines and sentences. It is easy. And as soon as they do that, they can then go on in the direction of the complete writing of the text. Yeah. Because the text consists of sentences, of words. And the words have to be placed in a certain particular way, syntactics and semantics, for this created sentence then to provide or deliver some kind of coherent, consistent, or incoherent, inconsistent thought. X wants to come through. 0. My 0 point of creation. Hand on your belly. You have always known that it is easy to be who you are, and you have always known that it is hard to be something and someone you are not. With this contrast, with this feeling, you have perfectly informed yourself about your state of being. You should then react to this information accordingly by digesting what is to be digested and taking steps to digest it in a proper way. Anything and everything that you don't digest properly and that still remains in your field, in your consciousness, in your way of being, in your way of living, will be carried on in the next version of you. Yes, you carry this garbage on. As soon as you not only decide but really digest, it's digested and it's transmuted and transformed. In the analogy of the sentence, you want to write a text as an author, for example, so you have to start at the beginning. An author knows how to write consistent sentences. An author already knows how to draw lines in order for him or her to create letters that are then being deciphered as letters by the readers. And even more, it is necessary to accordingly write letters in a specific organization for the letters to be identified as words, and then the words have to be at a particular position in the sentence, and then the sentence has to be in a particular position in relative constellation to the sentences that follow, for then a greater content or thought pattern be conveyed to others. And these are the steps, the natural steps. There are systems right now, AI, reading books. For someone who wants to become an author to learn how to align words, how to tell stories, how to lay out. Assistance is abundant, available. And this applies to any kind of being or realizing the frequency you are in. A singer, for example, a singer learns to produce tones. A singer learns to sing along a melody. A singer learns how to modulate the voice. A singer learns how to imitate maybe someone the singer likes to sing with. And then the singer always does what is the next component of being a singer. Because as soon as a singer sings, he is, she is already a singer. And then it grows into more of what it is to be a singer in their own pace. Even in the profession of an author, even in the profession of an artist. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It's easy. It's easy if you allow it to be easy. And it's easy as soon as you digest all the constructed misaligned thought patterns and created complications that you assume because it is mirrored by someone else into your world, that it has to be a certain way, it has to be complicated. And we assure you this is just an interesting point of view of someone who is looking into its reality or into the reality portrayed by the humans they choose to look at, and this is their interesting point of view. And if it is not your point of view, because you decide, oh, well, this is just an interesting point of view, I have another point of view, and I choose it for me to be easy as breathing, flowing like a river, then it will be so. It will be. You have the most phenomenal powers in the world. That's it. 12, 33, 33. I didn't know where we are going with this, and I just know that someone needs to hear this right now or later, whenever you manifest it or whenever you resonate. A talent. They are showing me talent. Talent, soul, trust. You can never be replaced. And you are a superhero in nighttime and in daytime. I have here a cushion telling who's a mama, what a mama is, and they are guiding my gaze to particular words. So yes, this is one way of communication with spirit, and shows again 1331, 1333, 31, shows again that you are always connected. As soon as you are aware of your present moment, then you find always the right answers laying in abundantly in front of you. Okay, so what are the takeaways from this episode? Having the greater picture can be a direction, can be discouraging. Having just a feeling of what it is like to be already the full outgrown potentiality at some level of the evolution is something that nourishes you all the way long to become more of you in a more equivalent way, because you say, I'm here is good, next step, okay, in the next step I'm here, it is good. Comparing yourself with someone who is far away will show you, okay, there is still a big distance. And it has the effect of discouraging some humans over. So this is why you have to choose which kind of motivation is most aligned with you. And we really advise you to stay within yourself and acknowledge the progress you already have done in relation to a former version of you. And this is nourishment for your soul, nourishment for your inner child, nourishment for your brain. It will recode the brain systematically as soon as you more frequently introduce positive self-talk and neglect old, outdated, unuseful usage of all the magical, divine, inbuilt capacities of your brain. Your brain is like a knife, like a sword. It can cut and it can protect. In this way, the analytical functions of certain parts of your brain can be used to analyze yourself and give you positive outcome and feedback, can be also used to analyze you and destroy you. And as soon as you witness destructional usage of analyzation by your brain, prohibit it. Talk to your brain. It's your best companion. You are a team. Make it a team member by redirecting its thoughts. You are the consciousness having a brain. Redirecting the brain. Choose wisely, not wisely like a sage or not wisely like someone who has studied his whole or her whole life long, but wise accordingly to knowing that your brain is something that you can mold into something that is of greater usage for you, of greater profitability for you. And we advise you to stay for a long time alone without noise on the outside, so that you then can be aware of the permanent chitty-chatty that's going on in your brain. And as soon as you have knowledge about what chitty-chatty is influencing your being the whole time, you decide, please, this is an offer, to change the frequency. What does it mean to change the frequency of the thought? Changing the thought. If the thought is, I'm a loser, low frequency. No one likes to be called a loser, but maybe your brain is telling yourself all day long you're a loser, but you are aware of it because you are distracted by the outside. So get yourself a cup of coffee, sit somewhere and listen to the program going on in your mind, and then you can redirect it. Then you can break it. Then you can shut it down. Yeah? And then you can be, if you choose to meditate. Meditation is something that silences the frequency, the frequency of a certain kind of thoughts. You can run around having nothingness in your brain by meditation. You can train your brain to be on floating mode. It is something you can achieve. It's one of the easiest ways to go through the world. And it's training. And it's nice. It can be a play. Really. The more playful something is, the more excitement something has inbuilt, the more, the higher the possibility, the opportunity, the congruency of your brain and its functions is to reproduce it, to throw something away that has lesser effect on you. For example, if you tell yourself you're stupid, yeah, I am intelligent. You can pimp it up. You can say, I'm the most intelligent person on the world. I have a brilliant mind. My way of analyzing, structuring, organizing is so magnificent that I am thriving on it. Give your brain something to thrive on it by choosing thriving words. And it's a play. It's always a play. With the more fun you adjust, you understand what I mean, yeah? The more fun something gives you, the more fun it is for your brain as well, yeah? That's it. That's how you can modulate your own brain fog into a choir of singing heroes, superheroes, that always and only cheer up for you. And the body does the rest. The body always gives you signals and navigational input about how you are feeling and what you are doing. And when your brain is now a superhero choir, your brain will say, "Hey, my magnificent human, your stomach is aching. Let's do something about it. How about having breakfast?" An untrained brain would say, "I'm so hungry. I feel angry. Let's destroy something." Unuseful. A trained brain would say for everything that is presenting to yourself, interesting. What is here in for me? In that way, you have no assumptions about the thing in front of you. Some brains say, "Oh no, I don't want to. This is dangerous." But we all know everything that's in front of you is for you, for some kind of informational exchange. You are presented by things that mirror back who you are and your choices, and you have things in your reality that mirror you back the choices you don't make for yourself, in order for you to realize then, oh, maybe I change my choice. No? Choose yourself. And this can mean anything. This can mean going on with something. This can mean changing something. This can mean add a new component into your life. This can mean acknowledging that in your individual state of evolution you have reached a certain point, and that from that point it's stable enough to introduce a new component of it. Marketing, selling, advertising, monetizing, or simply saying that you can heal. This is a message even for me. I can heal. Yeah. Yes, our beloved collective, as you have heard by Zero in Courtney's podcast from today, you are superheroes. You have got phenomenal powers, and that's why you have decided to come here onto this world, to be the human who has these powers and thrives on them, for others then to be remembered and to get what they are here to get from you. Show up. And then the people outside will know if you are meant for them or not. But just show up as the version of you, as the human, as the person, as the superhero that has got specific potential, and just speak about it. Offer it. Say, "By the way, I'm a superhero. I can help you with your brain fog. I can hypnotize you. I can write you a story. I can check into your energy field and paint a picture for you. I can even make you music that heals you. I can even tap into your higher self and ask your higher self what it wants me to mirror back to you in order for you to be realigned with your own mission wherever you want to be realigned. I can even do some light language and break up some unnecessarily heavily patterns in your energy field, and I can even install new frequencies into your energy field as you so then wish to. I can even talk to you and then say to you what my higher self or our guiding team that is working together wants me to say to you. And yes, sometimes I am very triggering because it is the most clearest way to just say what wants to come through. And sometimes people get hurt by being mirrored what they are doing to themselves. Yes. There is a lot of stuff you can do. Maybe you can drop pull cards and then interpret it. Maybe you can look into some planetary constellations and do some webinars on it. Maybe you just can show people how you meditate, because when you show every time frequency is given to you as soon as you resonate and let it in, no matter if it is intended or not, it is the way it is. What if anything is more than we actually are aware of it? Magic. Everything is always more than one thing. Abraham Hicks says the one stick is always two sticks. One thing is always at least two things. And so it is. So it is, so it is. Okay, so when you are in my collective, we feel certain amount of energy influx, and it needs an outlet. First, it needs to land in us by being present and then doing what the energy requires us to do in order for the energy to do what the energy is designed to do in us. Yeah, dancing, singing, healing, painting. You will never know what happens unless you ask. You can ask, okay, I feel like I want to dance. Can you say to me what this is actually doing? And then they will definitely tell to you it's about realigning your Kundalini center by you doing something that activates your creativity, your life force, that then is built in your base chakra and goes through your body in order for you to be more energized, because we want you to be more energized during the day. Singing. Singing always relates to creative expression. It's a connection between the sacral chakra, your higher self, your heart, and the voice and the brain. It's about expressing yourself coherently, authentic. So by singing every now and then, you are training these capacities to be performed in a way that you don't block them. Yeah, singing is the easiest way of unblock your throat chakra. And we do it all the time. Speaking one's truth. You can do it by writing your truth. And even if the truth is, I want someone to, it doesn't matter. But you need, for having a clear throat chakra, it's authenticity. Otherwise, you buy again into cages. Yeah, that's why we wanted you yesterday to say that you are fed up. You are fed up. If there is an area in your life, acknowledge that this is feeding you up, that this is too tight, that this is too narrow, that this is uneasy. And with that, you have clearly direction what to change. But don't go on and say that something that is uneasy, you are able to take it any longer. You are betraying yourself. You are fucking up your frequency. This is coherence. If something is not good for you, say, this is not good for me. I feel it. Let's change it. But don't lie to yourself. Yeah? If there is something you are excited about, no matter what it is, train yourself to acknowledge, wow, this is exciting me. I want to go there. This is the easiest everyday method of training yourself following the intuitive breadcrumbs. As soon as you follow these little everyday breadcrumbs, we know you are able and have the capacity of following greater breadcrumbs without being overwhelmed or without being so scrambled up in your nervous system that you hide yourself in a howl and think you are burned out. You're not burned out. You're just learning to follow through. And you are connected. This connection has never been erased. Now you are feeling the connection more predominant because the energies are like that and you are allowing that. So please give into it. We are training you all the time. This is X, by the way. We are training you all the day in your human life. Every breath we are training you. We are preparing you for you to be the person who you be. The incarnation, the embodiment of your higher self. And this higher self is enormous, magnificent. It's so cuddly. It's wonderful. And for this thingy, to come down to you, to be able to fall into you without breaking you, it is necessary for you to open up, to expand. There was a metaphor Lucas is going to share with you. Imagine a cone for ice ball. Okay, you are the cone. The higher self is every eyes on the world. And when you want to become more of the every eyes of the world, you need to become a better cone. No? It's clear. It's clear. Yeah. Or if you want to... this is nice as well. Your higher self is the ocean, and you are going to the ocean with a spoon, and you want to fill the ocean into you. Why don't you come with a bucket? It's your choice. And we are training you to get comfortable to go to the ocean with a spoon. Then we train you to go with a bigger spoon. Then we train you to change the spoon for another thingy bingy, for a bucket. Then we let you carry a heavier bucket. And then we train you, okay, you have now found out you love to have water. You love to have the ocean somewhere you wanted to have. So now you need a new system because bucket and spoon are over. And we guide you to the new idea that is appropriate for you. Like all the other times, we have guided you for the perfect, proper spoon for you, for the perfect created bucket for you. And now we guide you to the next step. Yes, we do. Follow through. Always. Always connected. Yeah. Another example how to intensify your connection with us by becoming more of you. Becoming the version of you who allows more connection, who allows more following through, would be we train you to feel excitement for things that are coherent to you, thus so new to you that your nervous system and mind is freaking out. We train you by doing things differently at home. For example, cooking at another time, getting up at another time, changing your routines, introducing something new to you. For example, if you love writing books, but you are afraid of writing books, we introduce you to use some tools that are taking away the fear. And as soon as the fear is away, we then guide you back to do whatever you want to. Hopefully it is writing, because we want you to write. Maybe you are sharing on the internet posts. We hope you are writing, because this is enhancing you channeling us. More and more and more and more and more. It depends. We always are here for you. We are always adjusting how we communicate with you. Follow through. There is nothing that Source wants to do more for you than just being you. I had a channeling in the last days. Source needs you to be sourced. The rest will come. You don't even need to know what there's gonna come. This doesn't matter because the fun is in the here and now. And if the here and now isn't fun, then you have your next breadcrumb. Make it fun. Because you are here to have fun, to be truly you. And anything else will be fun as soon as you start to build every minute, every second, every phase of your day out of fun. You train yourself to be a fun-seeking, funny person superhero. That's all. That's even the best of life. The rest will organize. So, we are clear. Okie dokie, thank you. We can do some energy healing. Okay. Center yourself. Breathe into your chest and hum. Tune yourself into your humming. What is your typical natural humming? When you like something, when you like me or something, how do you hum? Without people pleasing, just being you. This activates your sacrosanct. It's done. Okay, I don't know what you need, but since everyone tells us after doing this to drink, have some resting time, and to be present, I give the same advice. Drink, get yourself some resting time, and be present in the here now moment. 555. I saw 5555555. Okie dokie, can't wait to see you in the next time. Bye, folks.